Welcome to my Tuesday conference call, everybody. I'm Ted Keys, your host and top freight agent training expert here in Southern California. This is a free, high-powered meeting I hold live every Tuesday for top producing freight agents at 2 p.m. Pacific time and 5 p.m. Eastern time. And if you have any questions today about anything I went over today, whatever it is, or more importantly, are you ready to join our top producing freight sales office? Then give me, Ted Keys, a call. I'm at 626-309-9141. Moving on to that second attachment, let's go over some freight sales success quotes to really get you motivated today. Opening up that second attachment. Remember, when you're calling your prospects and customers, again, this blends in well with the topic that I'm going over today, and that is freight prospects are actually meaning this. They go hand in hand. So let's talk about it. Remember when you're calling your prospects and customers, guys, most in sales, they won't do the required work that it takes to make selling easy. Remember when you're calling your prospects and customers, I say this all the time, the success rate in this profession could be 1 in 10, could be 1 in 15, it could be 1 in 20, but the failure rate is high. Why? Because most won't do the required work, and after you do that required work, selling becomes easy, because in this case, if you've spoken to the required, and again, the minimum that I tell you to make contact with, 3 a day, that's it. Not 3 a day and then 3 next week, 3 every day. You keep talking to more and more people, this profession becomes easier and easier and easier. But here's the thing, most won't do the required work that it takes to make selling easy. You've got to do this, you've got to learn these responses, you got to know that you're going to get them. Not only that, but when you get them, you have to find out what the under meaning is behind them. So remember, when you're calling your prospects and customers, unfortunately, most in sales will not do what's required. Again, in this case, finding out what these lines mean that it takes to make selling easy, because I will say this, after a while, selling becomes easy. Why? Because you get better and better at it. Repetition and habit beats not doing anything. That's how you get good at this profession. Let's go ahead and move on to attachment number 3 down at the bottom there, guys. And that is, remember, when you're calling your prospects and customers, there are degrees of failure. Now, I don't mean to be negative here, but what I'm talking about ties in well with what I'm going now. It's plain and simple. The degree of failure in freight sales. The first one is the failure to listen. Again, listen to what your prospects are saying. Not only listening, but learning, okay? But listening is so important, because that's where learning takes place. The second one is the failure to set goals. I mean, do you have, documents on your wall telling you what you're going to accomplish today? The third is the failure to prepare, or the failure to plan. What is your game plan? What are your goals? Are you following through with that plan? If you don't have a plan, you don't have a playbook, what are you going by? You're going by nothing. So the fourth is a failure to connect and act. Connect with the marketplace, call shipping decision makers, and respond to these lines that you're given when they mean something else. The fifth is failure to make a sale. Obviously, you got to make sales to earn commissions. The sixth failure is the failure to keep going. My point here is that first one, failure to listen and learn. Listen, what are your freight prospects saying to you? And not only what are they saying to you, but how are you responding to them? So remember, when you're calling your prospects and customers, you've got to know the degrees of failure in freight sales. If you're failing here, okay, you've got to correct it. So the first, failure to listen and learn. Second, failure to set goals. Third, failure to prepare and plan. The fourth is failure to connect and act. Fifth, failure to make a sale. Sixth, failure to keep going. It all starts at the beginning, though. If you're not listening and learning, you're going to fail at all the others. So make sure you've got to connect with the folks and find out what they're saying when they do say these lines to you. In closing today, Do you have any questions about what I just went over? More importantly, are you ready to join our top producing freight sales team? There's a reason why you got on the call today. Now, if you're a freight agent with our office, our high producing office, you're on because you're continuing your learning. But if you're not, you got on because you see value in what I'm providing. And let me ask you this, is your current freight broker providing the same top-notch training that I'm giving you? Are you ready to join our team? Yes? Then give me a call, Ted Keys. I'm at 626-309-9141. We'll see you all again next week when you join me on Tuesday and every Tuesday on my Tuesday conference call again, 2 o'clock Pacific time, 5 p.m. Eastern time. Been a pleasure talking to all you today. Take care. God bless. I'll see you all again next week, same time, same day. Take care. God bless. And goodbye.